Trap.
So I do like that from Blue. You've not currently got the knowledge of where that Boris is in the jungle, so just play it safe, take the Cyan, and take the reset. Let the Greystone push back into you. Gang from Yinyo in towards the mid lane. Great Mesmerize coming out from the Renner here. Yinyo looking like killing blow on towards easy peasy, and he's going to find it with those shurikens. First blood secured, going over to the US. Coming out of the Boris at the moment. Tempo IQ shift, really not finding the tempo at the moment, just having to farm and to try and keep pace here. USA definitely setting the tempo for the opening 5 minutes of the game. Najee Blue going for the ward there. Sadaman with the make way, slowly ticking away. Might have overstayed his welcome. Also got Boris on the way over. Takes that blast flower, and Tempo says, thank you very much. Easy Corona swipe, easy kill. EU left there. Zeno does take down Dare Seeker. Fight exploding over in that dual lane. Simba Yinyo waiting in the wings to go back in. Simba backs away. Yinyo immediately dives onto the backline. Looks for Zeno. Not going to find that killing blow just yet. Pook's able to reposition. The Boris also arrives. Zeno only able to zone away. Be careful if they turn their attention on towards this pick. The Ursine Burst is going to tag on towards Yinyo. Good dash, able to get away, and Renner finally. Simba takes down the bear. It's a very extended engage over on the left-hand side, and only Pooks finally has had enough. Procs to Dust takes down Simba. Naturally, though, it's going to be how do they utilize it. Of course, with healings coming up. Fangtooth, as highlighted by our observer D-Dog. As well, that's a good battleground for these teams to fight over. Yinyo and Tempo already. A bit of argy-bargy moving to the right side. Soulstorm is going to come out, looking for the kill on towards the Boris. Ursine Burst gets the distance. There's just no escaping Yinyo on this Yurei pick. Chases down a jungle advantage to USA. See what the pick can do. Easy peasy bumping in towards Simba in the river though. Easy peasy doesn't have the mana as well to really contest though. Tempo looking for the play. Good Rudo coming out from Blue, making that rotation. There's just nowhere for the Boris to go. Fly Trap does come down, but Yinyo is there looking to connect those kunai. Take down this Yurei, this Faye, who eventually goes down. Reversal did come through. DR only extended duration, but results in a buy one get one free double kill over to Yinyo. In control over the pit.
It almost feels like Halloween right now with spooky Greystones being all over the place. Fangtooth now started up by the EU squad. It has to be a steal. Boris already in the pit.
Gonna go for the engage of Yinyo, combining with that abyssal rift from Simba, and watch Zeno fall. Now moving towards the Fangtooth pick though. It's still going to go the way of Tempo. Ultimate's being thrown down, but USA bodies aren't dropping. Is EU trying to get away as fast as they can. Tempo with that Ursine Burst gets a distance, gets a safety, but can't say the same about the dual lane. Can't say the same about his mid lane. Is Yinyo and the USA squad taking names wherever they go.
Facing off against the second seed of Group D, USA.
This is the point. This was the team made up of the leftovers from the Nations League. All those are signed up, joined together to enter their own team. Now is the time, right, and prove a point here against a team seeded higher than you. Yinyo's got himself in between 3 players. Soulstorm not going to connect though. Easy peasy looking for the bramble patch, moving forward. Sandman jumping forward. Good Mez though coming in from Simba. Might have done enough to get Yinyo and Blue away, but it's USA trying to get away. But easy peasy blink harvest. Nets gets killed. Fly Trap connects on towards Simba, and Epoch from Blue is the only thing that keeps him alive. As Simba jumps into the air, abyssal rift open, but stunned in the air. Pooks claims that mid laner, and down Simba will fall one by one over in the off lane. USA are losing bodies, and they need to get to safety. This comeback arc.
And we can see the damage coming out of Yinyo as well. Just gets so much upfront damage. Only Pooks in a bad spot. Yinyo is gonna engage on him on the left side as the mid lane is still fighting. Eden gets the frag onto Muriel, but Yinyo completely out of position. Might be ran down. Same with the Eden that gets picked up, and suddenly NA are crumbling. Simba, the only one in the fight, gonna be picked up in a second as well. Blue makes it back in. Sam picks it up. Blue, the only one remaining. Sam the man still following after him. Only Pooks the one with the damage, not being able to chase after the Quang blink expended.
Need to rekindle that spirits, because right now EU with the double bubble buff pushing, knocking down inhibitors, might look for even more.
Only Pook so far up on the Kira tempo.
Never looking for that play though, and Box is just going to simply go down. Soulstorm from Yinyo, a final play from Team USA. Hellbar's looking low. This fight's looking pretty good though, as the blinks have to come out from Team EU to reset. Shuts down on towards Oni Pooks, but still got easy peasy. Now Abyssal Rift comes out from Simba outside of his base, wanting to get a kill, wanting to get a mesmerize. Sam the Man taking down that offlane inhibitor. Desika pushing forward, now changing stances from Mel.
The sniff.
He's going to go for it. He's diving on towards Desika, who's able to avoid the Earthsign burst. The fight started to erupt. EU want this engage. Nothing connected so far. Purge out from Oni Pooks moving forward, but they're able to keep the distance so well. Great Tether, Blue through the heavens, re-engages, dives one side of the backline as EU go into the USA's backline. It's a very split fight, but Desika is the one who finally gets taken down by the Boris. And now moving forward, Sound the Man pushing forward, but Simba, his grand return into this fight, allows USA to get back to their fountain, to recharge, to re-heal up the health bars, take the jump packs down, and easy peasy might be in a really tough spot. Expends the blink, look to try and get away, use everything, but Blue catches on the tether, tanks in the Boris, try and get this Quang away from the Fae, but EU are still not done there. Look, Only Pooks on the left, able to dish out so much damage, keeps Simba at bay, and it's only Dareseeker's life at the end of that one. Looking pretty confident about this one. Well, Prime does get the damage boost, does give the buffed up minions as well. Stunned by Fox and land on towards Only Pooks. That'll be a big target to get them. Soulstone coming down. USA pulling the trigger, throwing every ultimate inside this jungle, and they got the Kira. Only Pooks will lose their lives. Good stun from Xeno just to keep himself alive. But the Mez, Simba is flying in the air, causing so many problems. USA looking to get revenge. EU are able to pull this back, but a double kill onto the captain, onto Simba, who just threads these abilities. Sam the Man with that Stoneforge Soul, and now Tempo rejoins the fight. This is round 2. He hears no bell, crashes on top of the terrain so everyone can see the damage, but Simba glides tight and able to keep the blood. Tempo is down. Dareseeker finds the damage in an incredibly hectic fight. How has no one from USA lost their life? EU are out. EU are aced, and the blue jungle